Hello everybody, my name is HNTP. Today I'll be ranting about Bye Bye Night if it's heavily survivor-sided game. Well, I guess we can get started. Though I really think myself, is it really a survivor-sided game, or a killer-sided? Or maybe it is actually balanced? Well, judging by the recent poll made by the developers in the Bye Bye Night community server, as I've noticed majority of the community voted that the game, is balanced. I watched Mikil's recent video talking about how community treats this as a joke. And honestly myself, I've never been involved into the communities or discussed any such balancing like this, since I really don't much care about this and I just love playing ASYM games by myself and I learned the stuff hard way. But I must agree with the most of the people who openly see that this game is quite really survivor-sided. It really blows my mind. If Survivor team has a really good teamwork and they know what they're doing, it will be really hard for the killer to win the game, obviously. When I always play the game and I gave the most maps like forest or warehouse, I always say to myself that these maps are easy and super survivor-sided if killer is quite slow and doesn't know the map layout. Speaking about the maps in Bye Bye Night, I must say that the maps are super loopable and there is just way too much space where the survivor can just easily juke the killer and make huge distance if super careful and aware of his surroundings. Most maps have few dead ends, but those can be easily avoidable and used as huge opportunity for the survivor to attempt juke the killer or loop him in one place. It really depends on the situation how it will go. I honestly really don't know why killers were nerfed from the beginning, since they already have low stamina and it is just quite hard to catch up to these experienced players that can just loop the killer till the time goes to 6 AM, where killer will get no choice but either camp the exit, placing traps, or hitting any survivor once, and with his long M1 attack being so delayed, any survivor can just run past the killer to the exit and win the game. I really don't know what killer has to do when it goes to 6 AM, rather than just camp the exit. Honestly, the longer you play the game, you start to win a lot as a survivor or killer, you'll understand how much big balancing problem this game has. And I hope developers will try to find a solution how to make the game mostly balanced where everyone will have at least some sort of challenge. Myself, I see this game mostly super fast-paced game, which means that everything happens just way too fast and it doesn't really feel that much competitive than Forsaken or Die a Death, for example, where I do agree that the time is slower when tasks are not done, but doing tasks as a survivor is really easy and require almost no hard work in doing so when you are not being targeted for the whole game or being teamed by the entire server, which also leads to another problem in Bye Bye Night: teamers and cheaters. Obviously that will happen to any ASYM game eventually. The only solution to this is to get evidence, go to the support server and report. Or if you don't want to do any of that, you can obviously switch servers, which never can be much of a problem. Speaking about the rant, I really never ranted about any ASYM games that much openly or made a video, but I hope this video will give some information about the Bye Bye Night whole balancing, and I'm not trying to trash tag the whole game and devs. I really do enjoy this game a lot, but when it comes to insanely crazy loop and warehouse, it is mostly over for the killer, since the bear trap can still be easily avoidable if players not careful, and they do not disappear anymore how they used to back in the old update. I hope this video will turn out only for the best knowledge of how to deal with this whole thing, as I said in this video, mostly for the education. I am myself amateur and know the basics how to play any ASYM game once I get the hang of it. I don't really find any modes of the challenge once I understand how the game works, movesets, map layout, and how to parry or dodge the attacks from the killer. Any ASYM game always will have some small sort of problem where it will be talked about in every video, and I didn't want myself to hang around in the void and only wanted to speak about this openly. I hope this is understandable for our audience who watches this video right now, mostly for all players who already knows how to play the game. I don't have much to add to this video than speaking only about the whole balancing problem, but I hope the point is understandable. Alright, this is it for this video. I hope I provided enough information for this short rant. If you think this whole rant is nonsense or wasn't explained enough, leave your opinion in the comments under this video. I would like to hear your opinion. What do you think can be improved with this game rather than having balancing problems? Other than that, thank you viewers for watching this video to the end. Remember, do not harass developers who made the game. This is mostly community speaking about this. As I said again, thank you for watching and best of luck in Bye Bye Night and have fun. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.